Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so grateful. In this video, I'm going to talk about that one single reason that is the reason you have not been able to manifest what you want up until now. Now, on the surface level, you could give out a lot of reasons, but all of those reasons are going to narrow down themselves to one specific point, and that point is you and your mind, your subconscious mind, rejecting your new desire for the simple fact that it does not understand it, for the simple fact that it's new to it, it's foreign to it, and there's a lot more repetition and persistence it might need based on your past history, your past experiences, and maybe this is the point where you're not being able to understand that this specific area or desire might need a bit more work than what you have been doing up until now in other areas of your life. So you can want something consciously. Okay, all our needs and desires and wishes, consciously we know we want them. For example, money. I think money is the best example for this. You can use love also as an example. Who doesn't want money? Okay, it always comes down to why wouldn't I want money? I want it. Everyone wants money. Everyone wants to live a comfortable and luxurious life. So why would I want something, and why would my mind reject it? Okay, that's the question a lot of people have, that what does it mean when we say you can want something consciously but you can reject something, you know, from your subconscious mind. So there's where this whole battle takes place, that I know I want it, I know I can put in the work, but why is it not happening? So it's all about manifestation. Talking in very practical terms is all about you changing your subconscious programming. At the end of the day, if you do not understand spiritual language, this is the practical language I'm speaking in. Manifestation is equal to you changing your subconscious. That's all, in one sentence. Whatever you're able to change your subconscious mind towards, you're going to see the change reflected outside in your reality. You're going to see different changes materializing in your reality. So it's all about your subconscious programming and conditioning. Now, why could you be scared of money? It's the sentence is not as it seems to be at the surface level, because consciously you will say, I'm not scared of money. What are you talking about? No one is ever scared of money. Everyone wants money, yes. But I'm talking about the change from where you are today, what your bank balance is, what you earn, and what you're trying to achieve. This distance between your current reality and what you desire, your desired reality, that change is scary to your subconscious mind. So when I say you are scared to manifest money and you don't even know it, I have an exact video on this which I uploaded a few months back. You can check it out. It means your subconscious mind is scared of the change, in the sense where it's new for it. Just see it as something, when there's a small child or a toddler and you introduce new people to that child who is still used to just his or her mom's and dad's face, or the relatives. So for that child, those new people, that new environment is going to be very scary. Okay, it's not that the child is necessarily scared of the new people. Okay, maybe they can get along, but it's that whole new environment. And if you take out mom and dad from that scene and they look around and they do not find anything soothing, anything they're used to, anything they're comfortable with, then they can be triggered. They can feel scared. It's the same with your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is used to an environment you have created for it based on your daily internal talk. When we say subconscious conditioning and programming, it's not something you have built overnight. It's something that started right when you started making your own decisions and absorbing things, whatever age that is, after 2 years, 5 years, or when you become a teenager. When you're exposed to the outside world, outside of the four walls, outside of your primary caregivers, you soak in details, information, belief systems, cultures, values, everything wherever you go, right? Your friend circle, your parents, your relatives, your school, your teachers, everyone. So it's not overnight you have built your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is a combination of things that you have been absorbing for the past 20, 25, 30, 40, 50 years, right? So just with that, you need to understand that it can take some time to unlearn things and rewire your mind so that it becomes comfortable. Even with a child, you have to introduce the child to the same new people many a times. Okay, talk to it sweetly, make them feel comfortable, so that the next time they go into that environment, even if the mom and dad is not there, they still feel comfortable because now they're familiar with it. But that requires repetition, that will require a lot of persistence, that will require practice. Okay, there will be meltdowns, there will be a lot of crying. So it's the same thing with your mind. You wanting something consciously is a great signal to you that you can have this in your life. See it that way, that this is a sign for me that I can have this in my life, and that's why I'm having this kind of desire, because I am capable of achieving it. But the reason it's not happening, I don't see things moving, I don't see things changing, is because it's not somehow reaching. That practice is not taking place. It's not somehow seeping into my subconscious mind, because it might be scared. It might not be a comfortable environment for my subconscious mind to all of a sudden think that I can make $10,000 or $20,000 a month, because I'm used to making $4,000 to $5,000 a month. So when all of a sudden you put your subconscious mind in this place and you're putting in affirmations where I make this much money, I make this much money, it gets scared. It's just uncomfortable. Okay, see it that way. It's not something you need to be scared of. You need to soothe your mind in those moments with a new internal talk. And the time it took your past 20, 30 years to create this programming, imagine 20, 30 years of programming, and you expect it to change within 2 to 3 days or 2 to 3 weeks. You don't even want to take 2 to 3 months. But why is that? When people say they want instant manifestation, fast manifestations, I do not judge them, but it's just like, I know as a manifestation teacher that their focus is on the surface level results. It's very easy to see what kind of requests people come with, their urges, their desperation, their body language, the way they even talking in coaching sessions, or the way they're writing their emails. You very well know that they want surface level results. So that is something you need to change in you, that urgency, that desperation. If you change it, and if you sit back and relax and do this process properly, where you know that if you need to show compassion to yourself, you need to give time to yourself and your mind, instead of rushing it, instead of rushing that toddler, you need to get used to this environment. Do it now, do it now. In 2 days, you need to be okay with this. Just imagine those scenarios that you're doing with your mind in real life, and you will understand what I'm talking about. It does not work that way. You cannot rush things, especially when things are happening inside you, inside your mind, inside your body. You want to unlearn something, you need to give it some time. And 2-3 months is not a long time. If something has been deeply traumatizing for you, giving yourself 2-3 months, which you would have spent anyways doing nothing, making no change maybe, is nothing. 2 or 3 months is a great timeline. I never create urgency in myself, and this I've learned with practice. I'm okay with a few weeks. And that does not mean that you cannot have instant manifestations. Okay, instant manifestations exist, delayed manifestations exist. What is the difference between both of them? What area are you targeting? Your history with the area. As simple as that. I have no history with something, I don't have to persist a lot, it will come instantly. I have a lot of history somewhere, there are a lot of triggers involved. It might take some time. I might need to put in a lot more time to reprogram my subconscious mind, and that's completely okay. I should be okay with that. That's practicing self-concept, being okay, being kind to yourself, showing compassion to yourself, instead of rushing yourself like you would rush a small child or toddler. If a child is good in a few subjects, in languages, in English, they score very well. In social science, they score very well, but they're not good with maths and science. What do? When you know your child is good with certain subjects, you do not really care about it. That same thing applies to the simpler instant manifestations. You simply do not have a lot of resistance, and that's why it happens instantly. You do not even care about it, okay? But when you know that child is weak in maths and science, you put in extra effort there, okay? You send them for extra classes, you sit with them and ensure they're completing their homework. It's the same with your mind. In love, you might feel it happens instantly. In money, you might have triggers, so you will pay extra attention to money till you get results. You do not give up on your child till they get results in those subjects. At least they pass. So do not give up on yourself, and practice, and till you pass, till you achieve success in that area. Keep practicing, keep showing discipline the way you would show discipline in any other area of your life. You're going to gym, you're not seeing results in the first 6 months, especially as a girl. A girl's body is very different from a guy's body. You need to have some very high level of diet plan and workout plan to see results in 6 months. Okay, it can take anywhere up to 6 months to 1 year to achieve a great body. So if you're putting in that kind of discipline in your physical activities, in your physical world, internally I want you to put in the same kind of discipline and effort. And that is when you will go from wanting something consciously, rejecting subconsciously, to wanting something consciously and it being accepted subconsciously as well. It's just a journey from one point to the other point. But this video was basically to answer anyone who says, I want it, I know I want it, but it's not happening. So where am I stuck? Between these 2 points is that discipline and repetition that you need to put in and show patience and kindness to yourself. Okay? If you're looking for any kinds of products and services, you can check out all the details in the video description. Courses, challenges, coaching, YouTube members program. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, have a great week.